Chapter 8, Mishnah 4. To establish an Eruv Chatzeros, all residents of the courtyard must place some bread in a single residence. This Mishnah lists which structures qualify as a residence. If someone places his Eruv in a gatehouse, a portico, a structure with a roof separated by 4 columns and no walls, or a gallery, it is not a valid Erev because these structures are unfit to live in. And if someone lives in one of these and does not contribute to the Erev, he does not prohibit others from carrying between their homes in the courtyard. Since the person is staying in a structure that is unfit to live in, he is not a resident of the courtyard, so the Erev is valid without his participation. Some examples of buildings that are not homes, but are nevertheless fit to live in. If the Erev was placed in a shed used for straw, a barn, woodshed, or storehouse located in the courtyard, this is a valid Eruv because these buildings are fit to live in. And therefore, if someone lives in one of these buildings and does not contribute to the Erev, this prohibits the other residents from carrying between the homes in the courtyard. Since the person is staying in a livable building, he is considered a resident of the courtyard, and the Erev is invalid without his participation. An opinion stating that, in one case, the owner of a courtyard may carry between his home and his courtyard, even if a courtyard resident did not contribute to the Erev. Rabbi Yehuda says if the owner of the courtyard still has a hand in the building, he rented or lent to someone, meaning that the owner reserved the right to store his belongings somewhere in that building and did so for at least this Shabbos, then the occupant does not forbid the owner from carrying between his home and the courtyard if he fails to contribute to the Erev. Since the owner did not totally withdraw from the building, he is the legal resident, and the occupant of the building is viewed as his guest, and guests are not required to contribute to Eruv Chatzeros.